Let me see if this gonna work. Can't look like no boss if you ain't around and struggle. And bitch, I'm at the age. I'm gonna be plugged. Going through a whole lot of money right now, but I didn't have a talk. No problem. These niggas broke when I spoke. Why should I listen to you? I'm trying to cut me a problem. Been blowing all on the cool. Don't get no cosign. Maybe I'm in a stable position. Send them shares and emails. If you don't play, maybe I'm in a stable position. Homie, don't play that. I'll need a cousin. Come do a spray that. Jot hit a bankroll. I found a way back. Most niggas hate us. If you go way back, I'm just honest. I'm gospel. When it gets about so gospel. Ain't no point in being new. Yeah, I can long beside you. And I've been bumping with dudes. Gospel. I'm gonna wait for a few of the bloomers to come in here, man. I think I'm gonna make this the late bloomer theme song, though. I think so. I'm gonna make this the late bloomer theme song. Facts. Got a good one for y'all tonight. Ain't making deposits. The type that can't go to the project. I'm pulling up about 30 laws. Ain't number him. Number him. What's going on? What's going on? All that hard boy talk with me and you was place a cup of coffee. Have an order with your brother don't. Sorry, this ain't domino. Can y'all hear me pretty good? Can y'all hear me well? What they gonna say when it manifests? Reverse it out with an overture. Kicking the door, you say her. Sorry, ain't nobody say now. If it got a heartbeat, then it gotta stop. We don't do no loose lips on my clock. Heard they been hating on my block. Hey man, somebody send me some music too. He want me to play it. His name Draco. I'ma fuck with him, not tonight, but we gonna get into it. Alright. First I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I know I always say that, you know, we always be an hour and a half. I know y'all be tired of me and shit though. Well, let me just get into it. Huh. I just want me from the back of the whip to the back door. I'm doing a whole lot of money right now, but I can't have a toe. These niggas broke when I spoke. Alright. I'm trying to cut me a problem. Then blow it all on the so check it out. Don't need no cosign, damn it, I crush man. Homie, don't do that. Homie, don't play that. I need a cousin. Come do a spray that. Jot hit a bankroll. First, I want to ask y'all about this little situation. And then, y'all tell me what y'all think, then we're going to get into the topic at hand. Like I said, I might post a picture, but I don't know. I might post a thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. But if you read the description, we're going to get into the description a little bit. Alright, I'm going to dress it up. Let me throw the tuxedo on again. I'm going to dress it up, throw the tuxedo on. So check it out. Alright, I got this neighbor. Alright, my grandma left me a house. Left me and my dad at a house, right? I don't stay there no more though, but you know, I still go check on it. That joint in the hood, you know what I'm talking about? In the neighborhood that I've been telling y'all about, been speaking on, right? So, in saying it, right? I got this neighbor, right? I remember an incident that had happened a while back. Got kind of said, no, I ain't no heavy set neighbor, he a big nigga. And chop it up with him, you know. But I remember an incident had happened in the neighborhood a while back where he came out woofing, you know what I'm saying? Everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes, allegedly.
He came out wolfing, you know what I'm saying, with his gun in his hand, chopper, ooh, you know what I'm saying, wolfing, trying to make it prison out in the neighborhood. I guess somebody said something in the air, and he felt something. Oh, no. I know what happened. His house got broke in. His house got broken in. He was new in the neighborhood. And by that happening, he came out with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. So really, everybody over there was kind of looking at him like, "What this nigga talking to, bro? You know, what that mean? Cause you got a gun? You know what I'm saying? That's really what kind of time everybody was on, though. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So I chop it up with him because he my nigga. Don't know, hey, bro, what happened? Man, somebody that came in my house through the back. What going on? This ain't no Delta. Somebody came through it back door, through it back window. So he felt like he one of the niggas in the neighborhood. Woo. So did I tell you this story? This the same neighbor. Okay. Hold on. Got a little funny story too. Got a little funny story about this same neighbor. So one night I used to fall asleep in the car in the driveway. So man, I done fell asleep in the driveway, right? And when I wake up, I see some niggas walking. I don't know where the fuck they walking to though. I'm thinking they finna maybe walk in the driveway. So I done slid on down in the seat a little bit. Wake up, I see niggas walking with masks on and shit. You see what I'm saying? So this is after this happened though. I see niggas walking with masks on and gloves and shit. So I don't know what's finna go on. Like, is they finna come up here or what? So if they pull on my door handles, I know I got to respond. You see what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm trying to play it cool and play it smooth because at the time, you know what I'm saying? Everything wasn't everything. So okay, cool. I see what they doing. They go to my neighbor, my next door neighbor house. He had his truck on the parked on the street at the time, right? So I'm gonna get into this shit. This is how I go, right? I'm gonna get into that. He got his truck parked on the street. So I don't know what they doing, cause like I said, I'm just waking up, sleeping my eye. Ooh, I'm trying to peep the scene, and I see them walk over to bro car, and as soon as they walk over there, they walk off. So I see them going down the street a little bit, and they go in my nigga driveway. And when they go in my nigga driveway, I say something to them. Hey, what y'all doing? Ooh. Jump in the car, pull down, and they strike off. And they go jump behind the same house, the same cut that I was telling y'all that Star pulled down. Everything I'm saying for entertainment purpose. When Star pulled down on the young nigga and he ran up between it, he went to these young niggas went between the same house. You see what I'm saying? And they end up jumping behind somebody's gate. So I done circle the neighborhood. I go tell my neighbor what I said. Man, you should have. He basically talking about I should have did more. Damn, bro, I just woke up to some bullshit. What you mean, man? You should have said something. They end up stealing his gun. So I'm chasing the young nigga down. They done stole the gun out the car. I don't know. And he talking about I should have did more. Man, listen here. Anyway, so cool. Now this nigga got an 18 wheeler, right? He got an 18 wheeler. You know, you really don't even supposed to just really park them Johnson little neighborhoods and shit, right? So by me not staying over there in the neighborhood no more, I don't really just I be over there, but I don't live over there. So I just be pulling up, you know what I'm saying, check on my pops, see what's going on. But I done had a few little incidents where when I pull up in that motherfucker, it be kind of hard to back in, kind of hard to back out. But okay, all right, damn, why this man parking right here? Basically, he got this much of our driveway, like, nigga got to get skinny coming in the driveway. So I'm like, all right. So one day, about 2 weeks ago, it wasn't yours. Nah. So one day, about 2 weeks ago, nah, it might have been about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, maybe, you know what I'm saying? I done pulled down, and I'm having a hard time getting in the driveway. I'm like, God damn, man, this shit got me mad as fuck. So I'm beating on the nigga window. I'm ringing the shit out the door. But hey, his sister done came to the door. Hey, where your not his sister, his brother girlfriend come to the door. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey man, can you tell dude to move his truck? He really blocking the driveway. I'm really on some man, like if I'm in traffic and shit, I'm ranting, I'm honking the horn and shit. Oh, so bro come out and I'm like, yeah, bro, this you blocking the driveway though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas shouldn't have to come in and out the house like this, out the driveway like this, though, sir. So I pulled down there the next day. The next day, he moved his truck back to where he supposed to move it at, though. So I'm pulled down there a couple weeks in a row and shit. I ain't seeing no static. Everything how it's supposed to be. So I get a call from my auntie the other day. She want to call the police on him and shit. I'm like, my auntie, I'm pulled down there. It's like, yeah, he blocking the driveway. I'm telling him that I can't really get in. And he was like, he kind of threw me off and rubbed through his hand. It was like, you can get in. So they called me because I was supposed to come down there and rectify the situation. So, in saying that, what's the civil way to go about it? Because it is an issue. You see what I'm saying? It is an issue. So y'all just throw me some little shit in the chat, tell me how y'all go about it, what's the civil way to go about it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and carry on with my next story, the topic at hand. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I'm gonna try to keep it at the 30-minute mark tonight. But okay, y'all gonna run me up. All right. I put it in the description. I said in the description, hold on, it might be somebody finna come bother me and shit though. I put in the description that hold on. Yeah, I put in the description basically a lot of people come from the city. A lot of people it's more people young mob than I actually ever thought it was, right? Like they really just thinking, like over the last 15, 20 years, I feel like the mob probably done had the biggest impact. I'm definitely gonna tell them the biggest impact on the city though. It done been so many young niggas and so many cliques that done stem from it. You know what I'm saying? Even going back to Moneybag Yo, his count. Like it's a lot of success done come from it. I just not talking, speaking on the bullshit side of things. Remember I said cliques within cliques. Shiesty and them used to be around Boo Dirty. Like one of his men played in Boo Dirty Football League. So it's like it done been so many people who done been around this shit, who done been J90s, who done been cliques within cliques, the finesses, and went and did their own thing. And like now here it is, you know what I'm saying? Some of these same men, like I said, they ain't fucking with, like they don't fuck with the mob no more. And now they got their own little issues going on, but they fuck with each other. So a lot of these same men used to fuck with each other even when, you know what I'm saying, a long time ago, right? So I got a picture sent to my inbox, and it was a picture of Mustard G. And I never knew that Mustard G, I don't know, like I never seen, okay, when this shit, like when the mob used to be with a goon squad, they used to have some shirts, and the shirts used to say Mob Squad. So there was some popular shirts though, you know what I'm saying? There was some real popular shirts. A lot of people used to wear them shirts, you know what I'm saying? That was signifying the unification between Goon Squad and Mob Squad, you know what I'm saying? And Goon Squad really was predominantly a lot of Crips, you know what I'm saying? Okay, bam. So then you had the mob, who really, a lot of the mobs were built on, yeah, you had this and that, but you know, a lot of them was, okay, some Bloods. So, alright, so then, like I said, them shirts symbolize a nigga was the mob, squad, the unification. And then you'll go so far as to saying, like, a lot of people used to rock them Young Mob and None shirts. You know what I'm saying? That's when you, okay, he a mob, he a mob, he a mob, right? Nigga used to rock them shirts. So I've never seen a nigga who was Young Mob like really support no other cause. You know what I'm saying? Far as probably have on no Goon Squad shirt, just a Goon Squad or nothing ever else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always gonna be some Young Mob ass shit, but I always seen niggas. So this to say that it was a lot of niggas that was Young Mob. So okay, I was gonna post a picture, like I said, it's a thumbnail, but it's a picture I got in my inbox, and it's a joint, like I said, a Mustard G got on one of them Young Mob shirts, and he throwing up Young Mob, and that shit just take me back to, I can tell it's an old picture of a young nigga though. You see what I'm saying? Like, what really be going wrong? And then, like I said, take it back to, like I said, I used to I brought up an episode where I was talking about the weed man, right? When I think Finesse had signed, bro. And when I used to go to the weed man house, it used to be some of my little partners in the weed man house, and some of my little partners was actually, they younger, they the up under the generation up under me, right? So a lot of them men actually, you know, like they might be Grape Street, but they was the mob. And when I used to go over there to their house, Mustard G used to be in there. And this me not knowing really what's going on, but he used to be in there. And my little partners that was the mob, they used to be in there too though, right? This is before shit went bad. I was bad, you know what I'm saying, as far as with them, my little partners and some of my niggas in the neighborhood, some shit that had happened. So now I can see like why like niggas was hanging around, because shit, they been around him. He been around the situation. So maybe that's why, like I said, when I used to go on there, I ain't know really what it was and shit. Like, a lot of these folks is comfortable around certain niggas was comfortable around certain niggas because it's all type of relationships and shit that been since 10 years ago when I went to prison and shit like that. Like the Finesse picture when he was throwing up, that was a 10-year ago picture. I'm pretty sure that shit was when I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So Mustard G picture, that junk look like it was an older picture. So it's like, damn, it be so many niggas that be around and then they fall out. And then, like I said, they take got their own juice and do this and do that. And it's like, damn, what really be going on? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, a lot of shit I be out the loop on. I don't try to be in the loop. I just know what I know. You see what I'm saying? But to see that, bruh, like, I would have never thought that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know nothing about dude, but I would have never thought that he was a part or even supported the shit at one point. But because how you hear things, so you know, just how you hear. You know what I'm saying? So just looking at it, that's why I say, man, I feel like really, it's without a doubt that like shit, Young Mob kind of like really influenced the whole city as far as this clique shit. And that's not saying it was a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. If you look at it on a large scale of things, but I just want to know, like I said, I was out the loop on a lot of shit. Like Star said, I was out the loop on a lot of shit. I was out because I wasn't never pressed to be in the loop on a lot of shit. So, but just looking at it, how things are now, I want to know, like, what really happened to where he was. Even not saying, bro, I'm saying, like, to a certain extent, how you doing to a certain extent, like J90. Then like even there, you see J90 fooling with Finesse. All of these people, when I sit back and think about it, all of these people was around the mob right before I went to prison or a little bit after I went to prison. You see what I'm saying? All the pictures that I done ever seen was old pictures. So I think when I ran around there in the penitentiary, So I would want to say that's when all them people was around. It's music. It's like, man, this shit crazy. It get wicked. You know what I'm saying? It get wicked. Yeah, good evening, Miss Brown. Shout out to the members. It get wicked out here. So it really comes to my enemy of my enemy is my friend. It's a lot of this shit going on out here though. So, but you know, it seems like at the same time, everybody got history though. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of history in this shit though. It's a lot of history. That's where this shit get tricky at though, man. You know, clicks within clicks within clicks within clicks within clicks, man. Add on the money, you add on the guns, you compound it with the music, you compound it with shit, the attitude for we don't bluff, shit, even agree. Turn John Moran out. It's so, I guess it's just it's I don't know, but that attitude, don't nobody really want to bag down, man, in this city. Don't nobody really want to bag down. So like I said, you compound it with the money, this history. It's a lot of history between folks. Man, you never know. I don't really know what the root of it is though. But just thinking about it like this, looking at how I'm looking at it, like, damn, it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, history between these people, especially with the what going on, especially with the people that's younger than me. You know what I'm saying? And it all lead back to, man, these folks used to be a part of the situation. These folks used to be around. So at one point, man, you know, this shit was the coolest thing in the city to be a part of. That's what I'm realizing. At one point in time, like, whether y'all believe that shit or not, though, like that's what it seems like though. If we just lay it out there, it influenced the city, especially when it comes to the cliques. The cliques. When niggas got to breaking away, they got to coming up with their own cliques. They got to coming up with their own cliques. You know what I'm saying? Your idols become rivals. That shit is so true in every sense of fashion or form. You know, it always be the niggas that be around you, that know shit about you, who end up being your biggest threat. You know what I'm saying? Outside niggas really can't hurt you so much. I'm saying they can't, but they don't really affect you. Like most of the shit that go on in life, it be from an inside man. Even when they doing some of the most wicked in crime or bank heists, man, it be an inside person. You know what I'm saying? It be an inside job. None of this shit is never done just because my nigga decide they want to do it. So it always be an inside, man. It always be some aid and assistance though. That's when it's done the right way. You know what I'm saying? When it's done the right way, it's gonna be an inside job. Remember that. But damn, that just called. Like I said, I ain't want to use the picture as a thumbnail. I ain't on no bullshit with it. But at the same time, I'm speaking on Young Mob history. So at the same time, I still might post the thumbnail because shit, nigga, part of the history. You know what I'm saying? A part of the history. But like I said, I was doing my thing somewhere else, so I don't really know at what point what really happened. But now I remember now some of these talks that I had with some of my little partners now it's kind of making sense to me though about certain little shit when they was bringing me up to speed. Like, nah, you need to know about this when I was fresh out of jail 7 years ago. Like, hmm, that part right there, I don't know, bro. I don't really know that. I don't know that part, but as far as the movement though, they had a movement too though. But I don't feel like they influenced. I don't. My bad, my bad. They started after the mob. I thought, you know who I thought you really said, bro? Uh. What's them nigga that used to be with Gotti? Nah, I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. I thought he said what's her name, bro? What's the mother man name? I already did this episode on them. What's the nigga them the niggas before who Fast Cash come from? That's who I meant. Y'all know the CBD in me. Y'all know the CBD. Fam mob. There you go. There, boy, we you see how we is. Yeah, you see how I check myself, man. There you go. So yeah, I don't know if Fam Mob started before Young Mob. You know what I'm saying? I really felt like the mob might have started or they started around the same time. Cause I remember, Fam Mob, they used the A-ball too though. And there used to be some little conflict about this shit, who all that old shit. So I don't know. At the end of the day, that part about it, I don't know. That's what I meant, Fam Mob. Yeah, y'all don't drag me on it. Remember, before Young Money before Young Money put this shit up there, I had already checked myself though. You hear me? You hear me? Don't drag me on that one. But yeah, it just saying like if I'm looking at it how I'm looking at it though, man, so much shit transpired and came after that used to be around. That's why I had said what I said a long time ago. It ain't like that now, but I said, man, the back door, niggas taking my lingo too. It's always open, man, because of the clicks. You know what I'm saying? Especially how it used to be. That's why, you know, a lot of people know firsthand though, but Memphis is a tough ass city though. Niggas grow up and niggas get tough themselves though. At the same time, niggas, you always learn there's always some predecessors. You know what I'm saying? It's always predecessors to the situation too. Nothing stays the same. I remember when I got out, somebody asked me about this. I remember when I got out, Chula Mafia was I was hearing a lot about Chula Mafia. And they used to be around the mob. They you know what I'm saying? So it was like it's so much shit done stem from the mob and so many people done form cliques from being around the mob, man. It's like not saying it's you know what I'm saying, the best thing, not bragging, because it done contributed to a lot of bullshit if you think about it in this standpoint, because you say and people battling for hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? Shit got bolder. People get bolder. People get tougher. Once you get isolated or however fall out on bad terms, people get brasher. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna naturally develop a fuck you attitude and man fuck them niggas. So over the years, shit still happening, shit still go like that, so man, Memphis crazy, bro. It just come there what it just boiled down to, man. Memphis is crazy. And that's the crazy part about it too, man. That's why shit how it is too, right? Like it's hard to at the same time. I'm gonna say this shit too though, right? I don't really know. I don't get into current shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't get into current shit. I don't get into current events. You know what I'm saying? I might, you know what I'm saying, bring y'all up to speed on shit, but me detailing current shit, I don't get into current shit, right? But and even saying, I feel like you know, it just that's why it be hard to kind of when you know niggas, you know what I'm saying? You just really know niggas, it just make it more, especially when you learn from niggas. So let me ask y'all something. Who you who 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 get who has the upper hand? The student or the teacher? Was Daniel-san more colder than Mr. Miyagi? Who has the, like, if you just looking at it like that? The student has the upper hand. Give me knowledge. Learn me. I kind of know what you mean, but learn me. Learn me. It look like a big flame. That motherfucker, that was gonna hurt. That was gonna make him say, ooh, ah. God damn. But yeah. Learn me. Learn me. Drop some knowledge, son. How long does that take? How long will it take a student to surpass his teacher? What if your student? What if the teacher is still a student himself? Let's talk. I think, me personally, I said 30, we at 35. A rare case basis. It does happen. It does happen. Everything. But what about the knowledge? What about the I already have? They don't give him the up. Knowledge don't trump your dedication. You being one of my pups, my student, you being my student and me grooming you, I feel like you don't teach your student everything. So that's when you would never outshine them if you only teach your student up to a certain level. You don't teach a person everything. That's if you a smart teacher. You're gonna teach a person a whole lot, but everything you know, I feel like that's probably for your kids or some shit like that. So we saying that we can apply that to the streets, right? If we apply them terms to the street, right? And it's a learning process, and I'm grooming you. Only way I feel like you are outdo me is if you me. That's in my point. Is if you backdoor me, then I never, personally, how I feel, you know, or I try not to. So I don't mean to say master, but teacher and student. Like I said, who has the upper hand, the teacher or the student? I'll say the teacher. I mean the student. I feel like the teacher. I taught you doing this teaching process. I ain't learn. I'm learning from you. We learning from each other, but you learning from me. You see what I'm saying? You learning my ways. You studying my ways. I gotta get that little motherfucker out of here. You studying my ways, but at the same time, I'm observing. I'm observing. So it make you daily, really, in the streets. It seems like everybody get knocked off though. I don't know. It seems like both of them get knocked off lately. The teacher and the student. But I feel like the upper hand still go to the teacher though. You know, you can have an exceptional student, but you can have an exceptional teacher though. That's why you teaching though. You see what I'm saying? You teaching. You a student because you gotta learn from the teacher though. That's really a no-brainer. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? We really arguing about a no-brainer though. I just want to see where y'all was at with it though. That's in my opinion though. I said who has the upper hand, the student or the teacher. You coming to be taught. So you gotta learn first before you can even practice your upper hand. You see what I'm saying? They're just like how they like to apply chess to everything. If I'm teaching you how to play chess and I'm a chess master, man, your ass will never beat me in the learning process. You see what I'm saying? I don't know no good chess players that let nobody beat them in the learning process. Why you being taught to get your ass whipped? You gonna learn like that. You gonna learn how to play. So if you win, you gonna earn that win. You see what I'm saying? And then when you do win, you ain't that's 1 out of 5 million. That's 1 out of 5 million. Just how many times he done beat you. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at it though. You gonna learn some techniques, but even then, you bringing out, he even brought out your best game. You got to be on point all the time. The teacher can slip up a few times. The student can't. Most students don't have all the counters that the teacher have. I understand. Yo, money. Let me ask you this. I don't know you personally though. You about 5'5", 5'7", 5'8". I'm sensing a little man syndrome, little man complex. You been told you can't do shit all your life, and you can't stand for this shit. Okay, my bad. Okay then. Well, it served me wrong. Humble pat me then, Jack. You got a spot for the underdog. I fuck with the underdogs too though. But I fuck with, you know, I ain't no nigga that when niggas winning, I ain't fucked up with people winning. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I want to see somebody else win, man. If you winning, you deserve to win. But I do fuck with the underdogs too, though. You dig what I'm saying? I got a spot for I like the underdogs and I like the winners. You know, but I still feel like in that question, the teacher got the upper hand. I could be wrong. It's all subjective. So just go back to say though. So do you feel like I'm wrong when I say that the mob kind of influenced a lot of shit in the city though? The most been like the most influential clique in a while. Exactly. So how do you feel about that? Like me saying it though, me coming to my conclusion, just like it's been so many niggas who come out the woodwork who was a part of the situation. It's like, damn, that shit really had a big impact on the city though. Like, I remember BigTruDat said, man, every young nigga in their mammy want to be Young Ma. This shit spread like a fucking disease. You know what I'm saying, man? I used to listen to, even now, I sit back and listen to like the numbers they used to say, you got 800 strong. Man, I really don't know how many motherfuckers it was or is. You see what I'm saying? I used to think some of them numbers was just numbers. You see what I'm saying? But this shit runs so deep. You see what I'm saying? It's like, God damn. You never know who was a part of this shit. Because see, really, really how I feel, just think, I remember back in the day, man, it was a lot of major niggas who was a part of it. So when the major niggas for the most part come, you know, they niggas gonna come be with the situation too. And then when the major niggas break out, they normally go back to being with they major niggas. Or some of them niggas might straddle and might stay over here and do that. Yeah. Now you know I know they had a big influence on the city too though. I ain't saying it. I ain't saying it. For sure, for sure. It definitely had a big influence on the city, and I'm sure they probably, you know, had an influence on the mob in some shape, form, or fashion. Because I remember when I was locked up, everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes, allegedly. Like early on in my prison sentence, it was this nigga named Nah Ray. I never met him though. But I used to hear his all type of stories out about him and shit though. But he was always on Max and shit. But Duke was like, you ain't around Nah Ray? Man, get around Nah Ray. You know what I'm talking about? And it's just one of these little motherfucking green bugs just flying around. He was like, get around Nah Ray. And but I never got around Nah Ray. But some of the stories I heard around Nah Ray that he was like a real killer. He knew martial arts. He done whooped the prison guards. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all type of shit. But I know him and Duke had some type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? So they just back. Oh, I got that motherfucker. They just go back. Go. This is me saying. Go back to me saying it. Yeah, they just go back to me saying. Uh, I know it was some type of relationship there, though. You know, I know it was some type of relationship there, though. So yeah, and I used to. They go back to. I ran into a lot of people in prison who were Memphis mob fruit niggas. They was always had something going on though. Always had some type of motion going. They was always doing their thing. But that's all I really got for y'all. I just wanted to touch bases on it and just saying, man, I feel like it really was one of the biggest movements going on, influenced a lot of shit in the city. And, you know, y'all jump in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Late Bloomer Podcast, BigTruDat.